I hate to say this, but I really didn't have a great time the first time I went to Toronto, Canada. Partly because it was pouring rain, and partly because my husband wanted to go on all these crazy walking tours. It started with breakfast the next morning when we walked 6 miles round trip so that he could get some donuts. And when we got to the donut shop, it started raining, which made the walk back feel twice as long, the other second 3 miles. When we got back to our friend's house we were staying at, he said, let's get on a train and go into town so that we can go to the busiest mall in Canada. He promised it would be great. He promised I'd love it. So I thought, okay, mall, it's raining, we'll stay inside, have a nice lunch. No, this is when I found out he wanted to take me on the walking tour so I could see everywhere he hung out when he went to college here. Um, it was wet. I had on tennis shoes and jeans, not proper rain gear, so I wasn't really a happy camper. We didn't eat lunch at the mall. We ate lunch outside the mall in the rain at a street cart because he wanted the flame roasted hot dogs. At least they had veggie dogs, so I was kind of happy. Then we walked through the mall to begin our walking tour. And as we were walking through, I just, kind of felt like I was the victim of a bait and switch. And right when I was starting to get a little frustrated is when I noticed this great caramel corn shop. So that kind of cheered me up for a little while longer. I got a bag to go, and that was really the highlight of this whole excursion for me. After that, we walked around in the rain and saw architecture and cool art. I saw flowers and plants and lots of shops and little stores. And we even walked through Chinatown the whole time it was raining. And I'd lost my sense of humor by then. My shoes were wet, my feet were wet, my pants were getting wet. And it was also, we could go to this bistro called the Future Bistro, which is where my hubby used to hang out when he went to college there. The day we were there, it looked more like this, though, because it was overcast and rainy. I pulled that first picture from Google Maps. Hubby had his usual afternoon mocha and some kind of piece of chocolate cake. I had a piece of pie, but I don't even remember enjoying it really. I just remember feeling really cold and wet and unhappy. So that was my first trip to Toronto. This time is going to be different. This time we're doing something exciting in Toronto. We're going to go on the new Edgewalk excursion, which is on the outer edge of the CN Tower. You're hooked up to an aerial track while wearing a safety harness, and you get a video and photos of yourself doing the walk. So I will have that to share with you very soon.